So one of the most important aspects of this play that I'm making is understanding how the cash flow of crypto works during these cycles. So cash usually flows in a direction. It starts with Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes up. Then the discrepancy between Bitcoin's valuation and the altcoins gets too great. Investors are greedy little piggies, and they see a lot of opportunity in alts, and then it flows down. Now it's going to flow into the large cap alts, then it does the same, flows into the mid cap alts, then it flows into the micro cap stocks. So if we look at the cryptocurrency market currently right now, Bitcoin is up around 100K. The layer ones and the top 10 have just really started to pump, but none of these altcoins have passed their all-time high yet. Solana is basically the only one that's touched, as well as BNB. And last crypto cycle, all of the alts, top 10, top 15 alts broke their all-time high. So that is part of the reason why I think this cycle is not over. Altcoin season is not yet here, but it seems like it could be about to start up. According to Blockchain Center, we are only at a 45 on the altcoin season meter. We need to get up above 75 to be truly in altcoin. I wanted to look at the saturation of the retail market into cryptocurrency in the Bitcoin space. So if we look here, and we're going to look back historically of how it worked in the last cycle, and we're going to compare it to this cycle. So if we look back at last cycle back in 2021, early 2021, we hit these highs here in January, as well as we hit a high in February. That is just before we hit our first peak here in March. So if we look at where we are now with BTC and its search popularity, we are not quite at the all-time highs yet. We have not matched where we were back in 2021. So this narrative is not only the AI narrative with crypto, it is the GPU processing narrative. That subsector of AI, I see this as being the gold mine. This is the biggest narrative. This is one of the biggest things. This is why NVIDIA became the most valuable company in the entire world in about a year. It's just a no-brainer that artificial intelligence needs compute power, needs GPU processing power to operate and function and to work. So as AI grows, as we use more AI, as people use more AI, we're going to need more GPU processing. It's just a no-brainer that this market is just going to absolutely explode. So the current market value of the GPU processing business is currently worth about $65 billion. This is speculative, but there are analysts that believe it'll be worth over $380 billion by 2028. And how cryptocurrency and blockchains is using it, or this type of project is really interesting, is that it's using its GPU processing. So there is one project I recently made a video about it as well called Render. I made a video about Render and Fetch. If you want to check those out, those are larger cap cryptos. Render is a GPU processing decentralized play as well. It is just on a larger scale than this one. So the project that I just invested in is called Destra. It's the Destra network. Its token is DYNC. This is a super high risk. These projects can go to absolutely nothing in the bear market, or they can crash by 50, 60, 70% at any second. So I'd be super careful, but its tokenomics looks good. And I think there's a narrative of these GPU processing cryptos could explode. If you want to know when I'm going to be selling this token, as well as all my other altcoins, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give me a like, leave me a comment, let me know what you're thinking. I'm going to be giving away 5 Solana tokens to one of my subs when I hit 1,000 subs, so hit that subscribe button. At its core, Destra Network is a blockchain-based ecosystem designed for Web3. It combines decentralized GPU and TPU computing, AI-driven optimization, and robust blockchain technology to create a scalable, secure, and efficient infrastructure. Basically, Destra allows individuals with GPUs to supply compute power to the network. Destra operates through a unique proof of sync consensus where users contribute GPU and TPU resources to the network. Destra can use compute power for AI model training, such as large language models, biosimulations, healthcare, finance, streaming, and media storage, as well as rendering and graphic simulations for gaming and the metaverse. That means that Destra can supply services to all those different markets and industries that use AI. So large language models, ChatGPT, video games, special effects, rendering, media storage, all that stuff. Destra can supply compute power for that. Here's where things get interesting. Destra leverages advanced AI algorithms to dynamically manage resources. That means no bottlenecks, no downtime, and super efficient load balancing. It even uses AI for security. Now, the tokenomics of Destra looks really exciting to me. Almost 99% of the entire supply of 1 billion tokens is currently in circulation, so we don't have to worry about inflation. If you enjoyed this video and this content, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned. Thanks a lot.